guys, it's Sheena from Teton Raptor Center and I'm here to give you this week's patient update. So let's go ahead and get started. First up this week is our most recent admission. This is Golden Eagle 3923 coming from Green River, Wyoming. And this bird was noticed outside with a wing droop just kind of sitting on the ground. And when Game and Fish personnel approached the bird, they noticed it was missing several feathers on its right wing. So we got it into care, took some x-rays, and noticed that there was a small, teeny tiny little fracture on the right metacarpus. So that's similar to the hand bone in a human, and luckily for this bird it is the minor metacarpus that's fractured, not the major metacarpus. Therefore he won't need any surgery to correct this. Essentially what we'll do is we'll have him not flying for about 5 weeks on caged rest, getting cold laser therapy and physical therapy, and then after that 5 weeks we'll be able to start getting him flying again. So far the prognosis for this bird looks really good. However, he did have a background lead level of 15 micrograms per deciliter. That basically just means that this bird has an elevated blood lead level. According to the CDC, the safest amount of lead in your blood is 0.0. So we're going to keep this bird really well hydrated in hopes of being able to bring that lead level down. Next up is Red-Tailed Hawk 226 from Lander, Wyoming, and this is the bird that was involved in a collision incident. I'm pleased to report that he has since moved out of the ICU and into the PCU, where he's got lots more room to move around. This bird is reliably self-feeding and passing his live prey tests. He's proven that he's a great hunter, so soon we will begin flight conditioning with him and he'll be ready for release. Next up is Bald Eagle 24 from Basin, Idaho. This is the bird that came in with a major metacarpus fracture in his right wing. We did operate on this bird and do surgery to place an orthopedic metal pin in that bone, and now it has fully healed, and he's actually going to undergo a second surgery on Tuesday where the vet will remove that metal pin and we can then begin the flight conditioning process, and we'll probably end up moving this bird out into the flight barn with the other bald eagle, and they can share since right now our flight barn area is occupied. Next up is Great Horned Owl 16 from Osgood, Idaho. This is the bird that suffered severe head and eye trauma, leaving him blind permanently in one of his eyes. Right now, although his flight is perfect, we have to make sure his hunting is also perfect. And so far, he has not passed his live prey test. We're going to continue to live prey test him multiple times until he's able to kind of get the gist of hunting with his hearing more so than his vision. Next up is Bald Eagle 12-2, and I am so excited to announce that this bird has just moved out to the flight barn this week. Here she is flying, and you can notice from this video that one wing is missing a few feathers. She is molting in some new feathers at this point, so we do expect her flight to improve when those new feathers come in. And then also we have to keep in mind that she's really out of shape since it took her a long time to heal up from those injuries. So we're going to continue flying her and getting her back in shape for release to the wild. Other than the flying this week, we also did some work on her beak. Remember that when she came in, she had a really overgrown beak. So here we are on her 4th round of beak trim, and here is one of our staff members, Megan, the avian care director, dremeling down her beak. Last but not least is American Kestrel 81 from Victor, Idaho, and this is the bird that we are overwintering. Right now there haven't been any major changes with her, and she's doing good so far. All right, that's all we've got for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about our birds. Remember that if you want to do your part to help keep wild birds wild, you can check out our website at tetonraptorcenter.org and make a donation. Bye!